niece or nephew may be working for the postal service, and they do favoritism that way. Sometimes it can be looks, and sometimes it's just, I feel like supervisors do it just because they can. Just
Feel
because
like
they can.
supervisors because they can. Okay. Did you start your live stream, Lit?
Yes, it is started.
Let me see if you on there. Do you think that people sleep with each other in them places? What you think?
Heck yeah. All
sorry,
the
what was that?
time. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All the
Heck yeah, okay.
time. All the time.
Do you think that women get more favoritism than men?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Keeping it 100.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I say about 90% of women get favoritism more than men in the postal service.
I'm glad you keeping it real. I can't find your live stream. Where you at?
It says I'm in.
Oh, let's see. You live right now.
Yes.
Oh, I see you.
Okay.
You only got one person in here. But
Okay.
you look like you got
I'm in my car. I just got off of work, so yeah.
Okay, I see you. If y'all don't know, ShebaCurls is live on her channel. We're trying to grow her channel. Please, Jay's gonna be interviewing her on her channel because that's kind of what I do. I'm invading her space. All right. And I want y'all to slide over to her channel. Y'all left the link on her channel. So y'all click and go over there, and Jay gonna continue to harass her. I ain't nothing to look at.
Oh, I didn't think of that one. Not if it's a female postmaster. I didn't think of that one. I've never had that. Never heard of that one. That's new.
So, but you've been around the post office a little bit yourself.
Yes.
I'm not being funny.
Yes.
You have been different positions.
Right, and different offices. Right? Yes.
Okay, you left for a little while and you came back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because life happened.
Right.
Okay, but that's going to be a story for you to tell another day.
Exactly. Yes.
But what we want to talk about is you talking all that smack about workplace favoritism, because a lot of men have to sit here and pick up your slack just because you can't pick up a heavy box or a heavy bag of dog food. What's up with that?
Whatever.
I'm lying?
No, you ain't lying.
Okay then. Okay.
Hey, no, but we got some lazy ones now. But I appreciate the ones that be coming through. I be appreciating the ones that be coming through.
Okay, I have never delivered mail and somebody come and try and help me pick up a bag of dog food. You know why?
Why?
Because I've never delivered mail before. But that's besides the part. Yeah, so I'm just saying though, you know, this whole man versus woman thing. See, I'm gonna go over there to the other guy's side, the guy that was picking on you. You know, that's what you guys wanted. Women wanted independence. Now you're over there crying about you got to do something yourself. And now what?
Oh Lord, he's just talking.
Listen, if y'all don't know, this is the young lady that got, I don't remember. I think his name was Uncle Tom. He tried to destroy all the postal carriers and said that coastal carriers don't do no work for some reason, and then tried to pick her out. And now we're gonna try and help her grow, because she was struggling a little bit, and she was transparent a little bit, and she was telling everybody about her struggles, and somebody wanted to make fun of it. Nobody makes fun of people's struggles. That's not a cool thing to do. And now she's gonna sit here and she's basically gonna tell it all. She knows, don't tell her where she lives, and she don't tell where she works, but she's just gonna tell it what it is.
Yeah.
I just want to know why you mad at the old girl? Because she getting favoritism and you not.
You know, I'm not really. I'm more so irritated with supervisor. I had to learn, because at the end of the day, I've been on the other side of the stick. If I was, you know what I'm saying? I've been on the other side of it. But I'm not mad at her. I'm more so mad at supervisors, because they know what they be doing. They be trying to turn CCAs against each other. That's what they do. That's the thing that they do. And it's their way of getting the monkey off their back. That's how they keep.
Wait. Can I interject for a second? You said you think that supervisors try to turn carriers against each other?
Yes, absolutely.
Elaborate. Postal family, y'all believe that? I don't know. I'm not a carrier. Talk to me.
Yes, they do. It's their way of taking attention off them, though. That's what they do. Yes.
So elaborate. What do you think? They lie about certain things? How is that possible?
First and foremost, first shift and second shift supervisors, they operate differently. So like first shift supervisors be basically just messing it all up, so that when second shift come in, they, instead of like you know, they'll fix it, you know what I'm saying? But like they'll throw like other CCAs under the bus to like cover their butt. So like that's their way of like covering themselves so that they don't look, you know, bad. So I mean, don't get me wrong, some CCAs be on one, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're not doing your job correctly. You're the one over here showing favoritism towards the CCAs. So whose fault really is it? You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at her for getting special privileges when supervisor is the one doing it. And they like to see that mess. I think they like to see it. I don't know. It's just, I feel like they like to see it.
Wow. So again, I don't really know much about your craft. I do have a lot of carriers that watch me, and I'm sure I'm reading my chats, and a lot of them can relate to it. And if you guys are reading my chats and you're still over here, I need you guys to click on that link that Yaya posted, because that ShebaCurls channel, we're trying to get this young lady to grow. She has a lot of stories to tell. And again, I talk about my other male counterparts that are out there putting out content. This is a young lady which is out here putting out content, which is very rare, because I usually only talk about the guys. And there are some other females that put some stuff out, but when I know that there's somebody that's going to speak intelligently, as well as giving real information, not made up information, I'm going to share their information. So ShebaCurls is live right now on her channel while she's talking to me.
And I got some more. I'm sorry. I just thought of something else. My bad.
Oh, you talk to me.
Okay. So like another thing they like to do is, like, for example, she got Mondays off, right? So if she got every Monday off, she has time to plan around her work week. But then you got the CCAs that, you know, get sick, they got kids, so they take the time off that they need. And you know what I'm saying? One thing they like to do is they like to like punish you for taking time off. So like, say you get 6 days and then you get the 7th day off. If you take off 3 for 1, they're gonna make you work like 12 days, 10 to 12 days straight to like punish you. Meanwhile, we got carriers that got Mondays off, and they stacking up their annual leave because they get to actually work around they 1 day off. And then you got carriers that's like getting punished for needing to take time off. And it's like, it's crazy. It's like, what? And then people can't even take time off and request it off. But you got CCAs that can request time off for like concerts, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But you can't request time off for family reasons.
I mean, I want to go to a concert. You be mad at me?
Oh, I mean, do you? But if I need to get some time off to go take care of my child or to go see the doctor, then I feel like this shouldn't be a problem. Because you want me to do my job correctly, but you don't want to allow me to go to the doctor. But you'll let a CCA, you know, take off for another CCA take off for a concert.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, the concert was probably once in a lifetime. The artist probably only came there, you know.
Listen, you know, I don't care. I do not care. See, and that's one thing, like CCAs, like that'll stir up the pot, because now you got CCAs mad and they going head to head with each other, because why you get to have the concert and I can't take care of my kids? And so now you got carriers in there basically going at it.
Well, I mean, it's clear, because the concert is more important. You will always have your kids, and the person that's doing concert may only come to that state once in a lifetime. So obviously, my concert is more important than your kids.
Yeah. Say that to a mama bear or a papa bear. Say that to somebody who really cares. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that ain't flying. Like, no, at all.
Oh man, listen, I know you got a lot to get off your chest, and I see that you're kind of being reserved about it, but do you feel like it's only with carriers? Do you feel like other crafts have that same issue as well?
I was a rural carrier for 2 years. I do feel like all crafts deal with it, even clerks. I do feel like that. I've actually seen it. I've heard stories about it. I think they do it to every craft. Yeah.
Okay. So
I do.
what would you like to see happen? What type of change would you like to see?
To be honest with you, I would like a lot of things to change, but
right now you're talking about the favoritism. Is that the only aspect of favoritism that you see? I mean, having a day off, obviously that's a big deal. But do you think that there's other scenarios?
Yes. You know, then you got the carriers that's decent. You know what I'm saying? They decent. They do their job. They fast. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the carriers that like to leave their pivots at the office and go real slow. You know what I'm saying? Leave the pivots there and go slow because they feel like supervisors gonna give them pivots away. No. And then the fast person who doing their job, now they gotta come back to the office. They done did collections, 2 pivots, a full route, and then her over there, she done taken all day, and now she gotta go deliver so-and-so pivot. And then when you get back to the office, she in the truck or he in the truck scrolling their phone trying to wait for you to go in first because they don't want to get sent back out. And supervisor just letting it slide. You telling supervisor they playing. You need to check them. They playing. And they not saying nothing. They just letting it slide. Like what? Like no. Like that's not cool. Like how you going? Like don't ruin your good carriers for one that like to slack off. And I've seen it happen to where like real good CCAs quit because y'all ain't checking the lazy ones. Check them. You would leave us out there till 7 o'clock to finish the route, but you won't leave them out there till 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock to finish the route. Make them do that route. They'll learn to go fast if you make them do that route. Leave them out there.
So, if you guys are just joining me, I have ShebaCurls on the phone. She is live on her channel right now. She is live. And I want y'all to click the link that Yaya left. I don't know if he pinned it in the comment section because we're trying to make her grow as quick as possible. Because she don't have no car insurance, according to that other guy. You got car insurance?
Yes.
I'm just messing with you. But yeah, we got to get her channel growing. I want to hear things from a female's perspective. People do not realize that Jay has been in this game for about 5 years, and my male to female ratio is about 78% men to just 22% women watch me. That's weird because I guess I'm pretty brash with it. You got about 95% women watch Nick because they like him. I guess, I don't know. But I want you guys to go over to her channel, click her link, because in a few minutes, I'm going to shut my live stream down and I'm going to leave her on her first live stream and we're going to drill her. We're going to ask her some questions. We're going to talk to her. We're going to chat. Is that going to be all right with you? Did you hang up on me?
You said what? Is it gonna be all right with me if you leave? If we what?
I'm gonna shut my live stream down, then we're gonna go over to your channel.
Okay.
Is that gonna be all right?
Yeah. Are you joining in on my channel? Is that what you're saying?
No, I can't join in your channel. I'm gonna just be talking on the phone. You're gonna be just talking to the screen.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's gonna be our first time, so bear with her. She's a little nervous.
Yeah.
You know, she's a little nervous.
It's getting dark in my car too. I just got off work. I have not had time to even get situated, so I apologize.
Okay, well, I mean, you said it's dark in your car. You got a light in your car, right?
That better. There we go. Got it.
I know that people are not sitting there talking about she beautiful. I'm beautiful too. Me?
I'm going to answer this person's question too. He said female carriers like the attention. Then when the new girl come in, they get all catty. I'm going to answer that one because I got something to say about that. Sure do. Because that is not that he ain't lying. He is not lying. That new girl, when she come in, oh my God. It's getting crazy. You know it's going down.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that women judge each other.
Oh yeah, the other new girl, the other girl that was pretty, she getting discarded. This one right here, she the new eye candy now. Yes sir. Yes,
Men
sir.
don't have that problem. Men do not have that problem. I've never looked at another man saying, oh my goodness, look at the size of his muscles. He's going to get all the attention now. Men don't have that issue.
Yeah, well, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no, that's very fortunate. Men don't do all of that. I mean, we don't. But for anybody, fresh meat, but for anybody that's watching me right now, all right, Jay's gonna, I might leave the live stream on, but I want you guys to go over to her channel. Please go over to her channel. I'll kind of be in the background doing my thing because I got to give me some tea and everything. But I'm going to be talking to her on her channel. So you just may see a blank screen. So, please keep posting her channel over and over again. And we on your time. We on your time, Sheba. We on your time.
Okay. All right.
Is your channel live?
It
Are
is.
you live right now?
I am live. I am live.
Yaya is on your chat right now. He is in your channel. I don't know how many people are on your thing, but let's make it happen, Catherine.
Let's go.
All right. Y'all go over to her channel, please. Jay's out the screen. So talk to your audience.
Okay.
What's your
my take on the new girl and the old girl, the old cute thing getting discarded, and now the tension on the new cute girl? Yeah, it goes down like that in the postal service, and it's crazy because like all those perks that the old one used to get, nah, give that back. And see, this is what the supervisors do. Like, she might be able to, have like a little baby pivot, baby route all mounted. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice car with AC in it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to do nothing. And then, boom, take it. I'm going to give it to her. And that's where that's where he was like, they get real catty. Yeah, they get catty because she ain't that those attention no more, you know what I'm saying? And now she getting it. See, the whole post office do not like the girl that's the one getting all the perks. They don't like her because, for one, why is she getting all this extra attention? Why she get to have all this and we don't? Bias. So now these two girls is going at it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, not always. Sometimes, but now this girl's getting all the attention. And it only go on for so long until either the next cute girl come in or she calling in a lot. If she calling in a lot or she messing up her perks, oh, best believe she gonna be doing the hardest routes in the office. And they gonna be doing her just like how they doing everybody else. It don't last that long. And I don't care how cute you is. I don't care. People be letting that go to their head because they be like, oh, nah, don't let it go to your head, because once the perks is done, don't get me wrong, they might give them back to you again, but they gonna take them again too. So it's a mind game. And don't let you be the one messing around with supervisor. Don't let you be the one messing around with supervisor, because then that's a whole nother ball game. But it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, I've seen nieces getting special attention. I've seen all types of stuff. Just all types of stuff.
Okay. So right now, my live stream is going. I got you on my TV, and I'm also watching you on my phone because I got to get me some tea. But you got some people that's coming in there. Welcome your people.
Hey,
and they want to hear some more of the truth.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm trying to think. Okay. Yeah, like we got carriers. Like, for example, like we'll have carriers coming in like an hour late every day. I'm like, since when? Every day? It took them a year to finally be like, hey, if you don't get it together, we're going to give you a letter of removal. And I'm like, but yet people can't take off to be sick, and y'all just going to let this slide an hour late every day. Like, come on now. Like, that's crazy. And I'm just like, I would have been fired. I
got a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you recognize signs of favoritism in your workplace?
It'd be so obvious. I mean, they don't even hide it. It'd be so obvious because, like, you'll have carriers, like, we go around, we ask each other, what all you got today? Oh, I got a collection, a pivot, and, a full route. And
Okay.
then you'll know which one's getting favored because the favored one gets to pick what route they want. They get to pick their own route. Literally. Oh, I want to be on. They don't have to bid on it. Nothing. Oh, I want this one. They'll give it to them. Or sometimes they'll just give them like the mounted one every time, and they don't even have to bid on it. They'll just get it every time. You're like, you're not gonna alternate this to where, like, maybe this week I get it, they get it next week. No, you're gonna give it to them every day, and you're just gonna make me walk every day. Oh, okay. And then you're gonna give me, 2-hour pivot and a collection, but you're gonna give them an all mounted route. And then at the end of the day, you're gonna go send them help, and then I'm out there till 8 o'clock, and they going home at 5. Huh? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I thought that the rules was everybody don't go home until everybody's done. I thought that was the rule.
No, that's in bike clubs. That's in motorcycle clubs. Anyway, no, but listen, I hear you talking about your craft, about your instances. I'm just asking, would you be able to identify if there's workplace favoritism amongst other crafts? I know you only interact with clerks, supervisors,
honestly,
and rural carriers.
It'd be so much tea going on in the CCA and the regular carrier community. We don't be having time. I mean, I can hear about it. It'll circulate, but it'd be so much going on in the CCA regular community. I'm telling you, you just don't have time. But I'll be hearing about it though. I'll be hearing about it because I'm friends with two clerks. Like, I speak to them on a day-to-day basis. But I'm telling you, I think the worst craft to get it is the city carriers, for sure, 100%, 100%.
Are you part of the problem?
You said, am I a part of the problem? Right now, I'm the one getting mistreated. I'm getting dogged. I'm the last one out every day. They giving me everything. They doing me dirty, and I'm the first in seniority list. I'm at the top, very first one, and all the lower ones be done before me because they get the less.
Or maybe they just trying to give you a little bit more money before you transition into the real world.
They trying to get me to quit before I go regular. That's what it is. I feel like, because right now there's a route open, and I was supposed to have converted like 2 months ago, and I haven't converted yet. They said it's because they don't have enough CCAs. And I'm like, so I don't care. I'm ready to go regular.
If you guys are watching me, I'm interviewing her. So please go over to her channel. Right now, Yaya has pinned her information on my chat. I want y'all to go over to her channel. She's doing it live. I'm over here being Jay, scrutinizing the lady, making her uncomfortable on her own channel. That's kind of what I do. If you're still watching me, go over to her channel. Please take a look at her stuff. Subscribe to her channel. She is live right now. Jay gonna go back to it. I'm trying to get some teeth stuff for my yeah, right here. Thank you. All right, I was just putting you out there. So here's my next question for you. You mind me asking a question? You can tell me to shut up if you want.
Go ahead. You know I'm on.
All right. How does favoritism affect everybody and the individual motivations? So like you, right now, favoritism is affecting you. Does it affect your motivation? Does it make you feel bad? Does it make you want to come back to work? Does it make you want to stay home?
Honestly, it make you more aggressive. It make you more aggressive. So
you can't be aggressive.
No.
I'm just messing with you.
Listen, it be having you on edge. You be ready to cuss everybody out every day. It be putting you on edge. And then you know the term postal. That right there do it. Right there. That'll do it. It just puts you on edge. Not only that, you're tired. You're drained. You don't have no energy, mentally, physically, and you starting to go slower because you giving that carrier all the heavy load on purpose. They be trying to break them. They be trying to break them down, and then they'll let up. They'll break you down as far as they can, and then they'll let up on you.
Have you been reading any of the questions in here?
I don't have my thing open. Hold on, let me get it up. Give me a second.
Breaking them down.
Chat view options.
I'm gonna hook you up with Yaya. Let him be a mod on your channel, way to help you out a little bit. I do have another question for you. Now, your personal opinion. Obviously, you're going through a lot right now. I mean, this may sound uncomfortable to answer, but if you had the opportunity, because you seem like an intelligent young lady, would you step into the role of management if you had the opportunity? Don't worry about what other people will say. Don't worry about what your audience will think.
I about did it. I did. I actually had the opportunity. It was presented to me in the beginning because of how great I am as a carrier. You know what I'm saying? I went to the actual convention center and did the whole trying to learn how to do the KSAs. Like I was literally getting ready to do it, but the way they run things and then watching how they train the 204Bs, no, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want to. No thanks. Absolutely not.
So you would not be you wouldn't be willing to help change the culture?
I don't think.
It's your channel.
Okay. I'm gonna just say this. The way that they train you, it ain't up to you. Like, I don't think it's up to me to be able to make the change. I feel like if you even for a second think you're gonna step out of how they do things and do it your way, that ain't happening. Like, there's a new 204B in our office right now. He used to be under me as a city carrier when I was there the first time. So when I came back, of course, he's now my 204B. He never was like that before, but he's now doing slick things because they're telling him to do it. He's being ordered to do certain things. I'm like, like that wasn't him before, but they change you. Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
You're saying exactly what you feel. You are explaining exactly how everybody else feels.
Yeah.
So you feel like once you step into management, you change?
Yes.
Or okay, here's Jay being that guy. Maybe you see things from a different perspective, from a managerial perspective, and realize that things could be done a little bit differently. Maybe it's about the delivery. Not everybody that steps into managerial roles can be a manager.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that you have to accomplish as a manager or a supervisor, but there's also ways to, I would say, me personally, I would say it's easier to attract positive attention with sugar versus salt. Does that make sense? So I mean, I don't know if you do, but there are a bunch of supervisors in this country that get a lot of work done, and they're very professional, and they don't have to be nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But they just figure out the formula. They get the job done. They please their bosses as well as are good with the carriers. There's very few in between, but don't you think that we need more of those in place? It's just a random question.
We do. I have yet to see it. I would love to see it.
You could be that one, right?
I could. Absolutely. I know I could.
It's very difficult. It is very difficult. Mm-hmm. Some people break, though.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at some of your comments here. Shirai said, I understand I was a 204B and I tried to change the culture and step down. I would not sell my soul. Ooh.
Yeah, it's tough. We had 3 carriers already. I wonder why I can't see all of them at once. There we go.
Y'all bear with her. This is her first time.
Yeah. A lot of them change. That's what I'm saying. And I do feel like it's not really up to how you want to do it. And that's the part that sucks, because if I go in there and I'm like, hey, I'm the type of person where, like, there's not going to be no favoritism going on up in here. Like, I'm checking everything. But unfortunately, I think there's a head man above that one that's calling the shots. I don't think the management is calling anything. I think there's someone above them that's doing it. And the only reason why I say that is because the new 204B that's running the place right now, that's only been in there for about a couple months, he's running it exactly how it's been ran for the past 2 years since I've been there. And I'm like, what? Like, he doing the same thing that all the other ones was doing. And I'm like, it's got to be a head man somewhere where they telling them to call, they calling the shots. And they just kind of like doing what they being told to do.
Does that bother you?
I mean, no. At this point, I'm accustomed to it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It do bother me, but at the same time, what am I do? What am I do? I can't do nothing. Like, but talk about it and speak on it and say, hey, you know, I know what y'all doing. Like, I call them out on it all the time, but there ain't nothing I can do about it.
But you feel helpless, just like a bunch of other carriers. They all feel helpless when it comes down to managerial situation.
Absolutely.
But let's get back to your favoritism. What do you think are practical steps that your fellow carriers or any postal employee can utilize to address or take down favoritism or bring it to the forefront? Do you think that the culture will change at all, ever, if any?
I think a lot of it is just speaking up about it. Like, not really holding your tongue about, like, when you notice it, say something, like, and be like stern on it, like firm on it, like, hey, I see what you doing. No, especially when you higher up in seniority, speak up on it and say something about it, because if you don't say nothing, then they gonna trample you. They gonna trample you. Straight up, they gonna trample you if you don't say nothing.
Okay, here's my next question. What was your hardest what has been the hardest thing for you to grasp? I mean, you've been through the roles there, but coming back this last time around, what's been the hardest thing for you to grasp or accomplish in this last session of you being at the post office? What is your hardest struggle?
It's crazy because a lot of it is it's being abused at work. That's really it. Like, the first time I would say the physical aspects of it, the mental, you know, that part, I've mastered that. But it's just now it's just having to constantly battle with other people. And, like, you got to think, I'm the top one. I'm the one next to go. And I come in every day, and I'm the last one leaving every day. I'm watching CCAs under me just get babied. And it is what it is, but that's the hardest part for me right now. Honestly, that's it.
Do you think that the ones that work the hardest get worked more than the other ones?
Yeah, and I've had to tell CCAs because they be running. Like, there's like we got one runner. And I'm like, you know, once I go regular, you know, I just want to let you know, like, just be mindful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to overwork yourself because you're running them routes. Then they're going to run you in the ground. I'm just telling you. But he's a good, like, we have one good season. I mean, I'm talking about good. But, yeah.
So, you got your own platform now. What type of information would you share with people that are coming in behind you, in your opinion, to help them alleviate some of the struggles that they're dealing with or they're gonna deal with?
I would say you vocalize, open up your throat, speak up. You know, still be good at what you do. Don't allow supervisors to break you, because that's what they're gonna try to do. But don't let them do that. Stay positive. Just stay positive. I feel like when you go in that place and you tune yourself out and you really just be in your own world, you go in, you don't bother nobody, you don't say nothing to nobody, you mind your business, you get your headphones, put them in, just focus on your job, get out of that place. Don't entertain none of the drama. Stay out of it as much as possible. And when you notice something's not right, say something. Say something.
Okay.
Hey, Casey, say something.
So all these people that come over to your channel, they don't want to see the side of your head. They want to look at your face.
Okay.
You got to stare at the camera a little bit there, sister.
Trying to get my lighting together.
It's all right. I can see you. I think I can.
Yeah. But that's what I do. I tune everything out. I promise. They be like, you don't talk, you don't say nothing. I don't. Because y'all messy. Y'all are messy. And I say to myself, and believe it or not, to be honest with you, sometimes that'll make you a target too, when you stay out of things. But I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, be a target for staying out the way than to be, you know, dragged and I'm in the middle of things and people saying things about me and all in my business and no, I don't want to be that. That's not me. I'm not getting in your business and I don't want you in mine.
Do you think that supervisors sometimes come out their face sideways?
You said,
do you have that issue at your place or no?
What, with supervisors, what?
Where they come out of their face sideways, where they talk slick out their mouth, where you want to just pop somebody in the lip.
Yes, I've had a supervisor call me slow before.
Well, slow is as far as what?
Retarded slow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he called me slow one time, but it's coming from one of the, you know, managements that's slow themselves. So I was just like, yeah, it bothered me. Oh, it did. But when supervisors come at me crazy like that, I'm more of the type of person where like I just walk around and I do reverse psychology on them. I do. I go in that place, I'm smiling. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. You ain't gonna take my smile. You thought you was gonna take my smile? No, you ain't gonna take my smile. You can't let them take your smile. That's what they want to do. It is what it is.
That hurts. That hurts. Well, I know I read a lot of comments amongst a lot of people that say that when they at the post office, management tends to be they talk to them like children.
Very sarcastic too. Very, very sarcastic. Absolutely.
Yeah, see that sarcasm thing. Oh, hold on one second. For y'all that don't know, I am on a live right now with ShebaCurls. If you can see behind me, I'm on her channel. If you see the link that Yaya posted, please go over to her channel, support her channel. I am interviewing her right now. She is live. I am just keeping this live feed going just to let you guys know that that's what I am doing. I'm on it, so y'all go over there and show her some love.
Thank you.
Let me slide this over a little bit. Maybe they can see behind me. There it is. All right, so y'all see right there on that screen, that's Sheba behind me. So my main thing though, Sheba, is that again, I'm putting your platform out there, and obviously you have a lot of different things to talk about. And I'm only asking that once you start talking to the people, because I see you have a lot of different things on your channel, is obviously address people for whatever their questions are. Some people are going to be rude. Some people are going to be obnoxious. Don't take anything personal. It's the postal way. Yeah. But if you have questions yourself, you know, sometimes it's good to, you know, put a video out there. Hey, I'm going through XYZ. How do other people deal with this? Because more times than another, people are more willing to give information if they feel like somebody's going to be listening to them.
Yeah, I agree. I have a lot of this because there's still a lot of things I'm still learning myself. Even as a CC, I'm learning new things every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day you think you know something, and it's so much to learn in this place. I mean, I'm like, okay, like the whole, health insurance stuff. I didn't know that there was 2 different ones, and it's just a lot of different things that I'm learning. But yeah.
Okay. Once you do convert, you will have options for other insurance companies, and obviously they all apply to you according to your age and your need. Some people have certain ailments and certain insurance companies tend to help. So if the person needs more medication on a consistent basis, there are some companies that'll help them with that. So let's just say the person has chronic asthma. They don't need to see the doctor all the time, but they definitely need inhalers. So they do have insurance companies that focus more towards the prescription side. And you have other people that may have an ailment like a bad back. And they need to have treatment as well as, different types of therapy. So there are insurance companies that help them with that. A lot of it has to do with you doing a bunch of research before choosing any insurance, though, because each of the insurances are helpful. But when people say, oh, it's trash, some of them are trash if it's not catered to you. And because we work for the government, we have so many different options. You just have to take the time out to find it. It literally took me almost a week to go through all the different ones and making phone calls to see what they offer and comparing them. So just don't choose one because somebody else said, oh yeah, I got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Don't work like that. Right? So that's just my side point of view that may be able to assist you. But they don't want to hear me talking. They want to hear you talking. They want to see you.
Yeah.
So you got about 40 people in the chat. Ish.
Yeah.
You got 40 of their postal family over there. I call them family.
I'm trying
they
to think.
They can't stand me, but they my family.
Have I thought about switching crafts when you become regular? I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to see what this contract talking about first.
You broke up a little bit.
I said I'm not sure about switching crafts just yet because I'm trying to see if we're gonna get a contract first. I'm trying to see if we're gonna get a contract. I've been watching your channel, Jay. I've been trying to figure it out. Are we getting a contract? I'm just saying because I want to know. I think everybody else in this chat want to know too. We want to know. We want to know when we gonna get that.
Get a contract. It's just a real difficult scenario that you guys are going through right now. Even when you get your contract, like I said before, I'm not here. Everybody get mad at me, but the raise will be standard compared. You may get a tiny bit more than the standard percentage that you have been getting for the last few cycles.
I know.
But, yeah. I don't keep telling them. Is your vehicle running?
That's why it's on. My vehicle on. I'm not just sitting here with. No, I got the vehicle on. It ain't gonna die. If anything's gonna run out of gas.
Oh, you got money. Okay, we got money. You got insurance on that?
Yes. Listen, don't come at me.
Oh man, the chosen one.
Yes.
He says he can resonate with your job suffering.
Yes.
Retired a 30-year career at the same corrupt system, biasness, favoritism. Well, thank you for your service there, Mr. Chosen One.
I wish I could see all of them as they popped up at once, and I don't know why I cannot. Well, we gonna get.
Remember, you got to be on a different channel and just kind of scroll down. Remember, I told you that.
Oh yeah.
There we
go. There we go. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I go PTF on September 3rd. So honestly, it is what it is. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna be patient. Okay. Like all of us are doing. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna hang in there until we figure it out. And then once we figure out what's next, and go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How is balancing your life with your kids and work? How'd that work out for you?
I plan it all on my day off. Honestly, I prep the whole week on my one day off. Literally. Sometimes I fall off if they work me extra like they normally do. If they work me anything over that 7-day period line, it throws my whole week off. But if I know I'm going to get at least one day out the week, I can plan accordingly, even if I don't know what the day is. So like I'll meal prep my week out, and I'll do all my laundry for the week. Sometimes I have to do it in the middle of the week too, because kids. But I plan it out. And I don't go nowhere. I don't go partying and that, because I'm too tired. I don't have the energy for that. I go to work, come home. I'll take the kids out to the park and, you know, do it again.
You're doing mommy duties.
Doing mama duties.
So I know your age. You're a young lady. Do you believe that you have work-life balance? It sounds like you've structured your life. I mean, it may not be exactly what you want it to be, but is there a balance?
It's a balance. It's better. The more you stick in there, the better it get. The more you hang in there, the better it get.
I'd like for you to do a video about that one day to help those that can't, because I know personally there are a lot of young mothers that are almost exactly your age that would love to hear how you pull that off. Yeah. Because I just recently spoke to a couple of them telling me their stresses, because you know what happened yesterday, first day of school, and they're trying to, you know, it's very difficult. So that would be definitely a video to put out there if you have some time.
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to do that. It's just
the distinguished gentleman says, is he the only APW in the house? No, I'm in the house. Distinguished gentleman. I don't know if he can hear me. But go ahead, I'm listening, dear.
I was reading the comments. Okay. FMLA.
Eesh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I was just checking the comments out. I've witnessed so many different types of biased things. There's one more. I don't even know if I want to even touch that topic, but okay. I'm gonna word it like this. You have kids on the spectrum. You have kids on the, autistic kids. I don't think a lot of people understand that these kids grow into adults someday. Literally, my son's on the spectrum. And that's the only reason how, like, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real. I take it personal about people who have disabilities, that that type of thing. And I see a lot of that being mishandled at our, I see it all the time. I'm like, you can obviously tell he on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, y'all gonna load him up like that. Y'all gonna do him like that. Like, y'all gonna talk about how slow he is like that. But y'all ain't gonna talk about the one that got some sense. Right. The ones that got some sense. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like
your channel. You don't have to sugarcoat it.
I just feel like it's I don't know, man. Like, this one dude, I be trying to have his back. I'm like, no, y'all don't be doing him like that. Don't be doing him like that. But it happens, and unfortunately, I just feel like certain people, like autism people, I feel like if my son was to be like, Mom, I want to work with, I'm like, heck no.
Really?
No. And I mean, I would let him if he wanted to, but I would.
So I lost you. You're off.
You can't hear me?
There you go.
Yeah.
With that, I mean, so you don't feel like the post office is a place that you would allow your own children to work at?
Not my autistic son.
Okay.
Not my autistic. It's too brutal. It's too brutal. And nah. And like, you can tell when an adult has autism. You can tell. And it's like, maybe it's because I have a son that's autistic. Maybe that's why. But it's just like, I don't, like, I feel like there's limits. You got the pregnant women, you got the disabled, you know what I'm saying? And you got the older people. That's off limits. Like, off limits. You can abuse all of us all you want, but you ain't gonna abuse the disabled, the pregnant women, and the old people. You're not gonna do that. Like, no. It's already bad enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But yeah.
You got a lot. I can see you. You have a lot that you like to speak about, and it seems like you biting your tongue because you're trying to articulate your words well. But I'm reading your comments.
Yeah.
And Shirai is commending you for pulling off the work-life balance.
Thank you.
So now I didn't know you had an autistic child. And then we got Yaya saying FMLA, they can't touch you. So there's a lot of things that you have at your fingertips. FMLA really doesn't help until you're a year in and you have a certain amount of hours, and you've achieved that already. So, you know, on the outside, we can chat, and I'll talk to you about what you need to fill out. I have a friend that works in the main department of the and they'll explain to you exactly how to fill that out, just for your own needs. But I'm gonna shut my channel down.
We got a question. We got a good one.
I'm gonna shut my end down, okay. and I'm gonna just let you do your thug dizzle, okay?
Alrighty.
I can stay on the phone, or you can just read your stuff. What would you like?
You can stay on the phone. That's fine.
I don't want you answering me. I want you talking to your family. I've done my part. My part.
I'm gonna answer this question right here. Can you be a CCA while pregnant, or will you get moved to something else temporary? Y'all, I've experienced every angle. I've been pregnant at the Postal Service. I've carried my youngest son there up until 3rd trimester. Yes, they will. They will work you as long as you will work. They will work you as long as you will work until it's time for you to go ahead and go on your leave. Yes, and you will have work restrictions. Like if you can't pick up a certain limit, yes, they'll honor those work restrictions. You do have to be firm on that. However, I was in my 3rd trimester during the holiday season, y'all, so I had to be firm. I was like, nope, I'm not carrying these packages. Be firm on it. Let them know, no, I can't carry this weight limit. No, and tell them that, and you'll be fine. I do believe that you can have work restrictions to where like you have all mounted, and yeah, they'll accommodate you in those areas. They'll accommodate you. They will. I haven't had any issues with being being favored over pregnancy. They made sure they did their job when it came to that. I can't complain in that area at all.
See, that's a beautiful thing. So I got Yaya in the chat, and Yaya just texted me, and he said that he has kids on the spectrum, and you need to look at the chat. So we're going to talk after this or tomorrow. But Yaya is a mod from my channel, and he definitely helps me out a lot. So he can definitely pass you on some information that'll be helpful. Okay. But yeah, definitely need to utilize this place for what it's worth.
Right.
Okay. Jay gonna shut it down because this is your world. I prefer it if you look at the camera because everybody wants you to see your smile. Okay. You may have to sit there and be uncomfortable for a little while, but it's more engaging when they see you.
Yes, I'm trying. Okay. I'm looking at both. Okay, there we go. Alrighty.
All right, so Jay is going to sign off. And anybody that sees my channel and you guys are coming in last minute, go over to Sheba's channel, check out this little live that we did together, support this young lady, and definitely ask her 1,000 questions if you'd like to see some videos from her perspective. Please.
Dang, they doing you like
ask
that?
her. I'm pretty sure she would love to, get this thing flowing. And this is JH on this end. JH is out. She's still going.
Okay. Alrighty. But yeah. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I'm trying to cover my bases. If y'all got any questions, go ahead and shoot them down there. Anything that you experience at your office, go ahead and shoot it down there at the bottom, because I will answer.
I have a really important question for you. What is the prescription of your glasses? No, I'm just kidding. That's not a question.
I was gonna say, because these is 2-year-old glasses. I have no. I need some new ones. I have no idea.
Just kidding.
But yeah, I'm reading your comments on here too. Hold on, there we go. Why are they not popping up? I feel like I done touched bases on. You have to have tough skin to work at the post office. Someone said that they do be doing. Is it easy to stay low in the post office? Like stay to yourself and do your own thing? Absolutely, absolutely. I did it. Now they will try to call you or try to get you in the middle of it, but you can absolutely shut that down immediately. I do. Don't call my phone. Matter of fact, I don't even answer my phone when I'm on the clock. They be like, dang, you don't never. No. In the group chats on Sunday, answer only what you need to answer. Answer only what you need to answer. Don't get in the mix. Because as soon as you get in the mix, it's a wrap. Your name gonna be, now you hearing about this and that. No. Stay out of it. Because it gets crazy. Quick. For real. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people don't like it when you steady yourself. Like I said, you have to choose your heart. Either they ain't gonna like you because you ain't in the mix, or they gonna not like you because you in the mix. You just pick your heart. Just pick it.
All right, Jay's gonna sign off, but I am still gonna be in your chat, all right? Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Let me see.
Alrighty. I'm very so it's crazy because you gotta be. Exactly. Don't get your meat and bread at the same store. Get your money and go home. What I like to do is, to be honest, I act like I keep my earbud in and I tune it out. I play busy. Like I play busy. I put my music in, tune it out. Cause they be playing. For real. So, trying to think. Let me look at my little whiteboard, my list. Okay. But yeah. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I've touched everything. What else? I don't think, I mean, I doubt that the contract you want to contact Jay on that one. What do you suggest for a new carrier to have with them on their first few days? I feel like some great walking shoes and water. Your feet gonna be burning. The first 2 weeks, your feet gonna be on fire. Your whole body gonna hurt the first week. Maybe I say the first couple months, to be honest with you. Your whole body is just adjusting to the changes. So you gonna feel like you got hit by a bus, and you just gotta really just burn your way through it, and then eventually your body adjusts to it. But yeah, first week, first 2 months, get used to being on fire. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. That's really the hardest part, your feet. Yes, rain and snow gear. Water, yes, rain gear. Oh, this is another thing, y'all. People be stealing uniforms. They be stealing your stuff. That someone done stole my rain gear, my all-weather pants, and my raincoat, like $800 worth of gear. Make sure that when you first get started, get you a locker, and don't never leave your stuff in nobody's trucks. Don't sit it nowhere, nothing. Make sure you take that either home or in your locker, because they will steal your gear. I don't care if it's a hat, I don't care if it's your satchel. Put it up. Allowance takes after your first 90 days, I believe. Dang, it's been a while, y'all. How long does it take for allowance to kick in? After your 90 days? Yeah, I don't remember. That's sad. I don't remember. I do know that, like, I'm getting ready to get allowance after my break in service. 3 months after your break in service. Yeah. You said don't get shy on us. When I was a carrier, I'm not. I feel like I touched everything. That's the problem. I feel like I touched everything before you got off. if y'all got anything y'all want me to talk about, though, I got you. I'm trying to think. Because I really went in for this past hour. If I could do it all over again, what would I do different? I would have never left the first time. I regret resigning and coming back. I would have never left. A lot of people are like, and I'm gonna say this, and I agree with what you said on your last piece of content, Jay, where you was like, don't quit just because we don't have a contract yet. Wait. When I resigned, and this was back in 2020, it was so hard, y'all. It was so hard to find a job. Listen, and I was applying to everything. It was so hard to find a job. I was struggling so bad. Like, I was so happy to get my job back. I was like, oh my God. Like, even though it's tough, we're not making enough. And I'm not saying there's no other jobs out there. I'm just saying that, like, it's hard to land one. And that was in 2020. And from what I'm hearing, it's getting worse. So I regret not staying the first time. I do. Don't get me wrong. We deal with a lot. But I do regret not hanging in there, because you got to think, if I would have hung in there, I would have been regular and I would have been making a little bit more than what I'm making now. I resigned and I came back, y'all. I did. And I did that right after. Y'all got to think, I delivered during COVID. So I delivered during the worst time the postal service, like the worst time to work would have been during 2019. The hiring process is very crazy, but once you get in there, it's smooth sailing after that. It takes a while. It took about 3 months for me. If they steal your stuff, it's a wrap. You ain't getting it back. You just need to hang it up. Yeah, COVID. Listen, y'all, when I was a CCA during I'm gonna be careful. During 19, I was coming in. This is another thing. They had us, all the clerks were calling in. So they was making us come in at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We was throwing parcels. And then we would go deliver the parcels. Then we would come back, case our routes, deliver our routes. And then we would be back out again delivering parcels for the evening. We didn't get done until, we'll come in at 6 and we wouldn't get done until like 10 o'clock every day. And we was working months straight. No days off. It was like holiday season on steroids. The pay during COVID, during the video was like, I touched almost 100K. I touched about 100K. Oh yeah, they had us crossing crafts. Oh, you know it. But see, people were so like, oh, let's make the money. Didn't nobody say anything. But, and even the union stewards were in there throwing parcels. We was doing clerk work. Everybody was touching almost 100K that year. I do remember that. That was a great year. But everybody was on edge. Everybody was going at it. Yes, all the time. I've had carriers pee in bottles and leave it in there for the next carrier to find it all the time. And see, one time the supervisor tried to be funny because he know carriers be doing that. And see, this is my problem with it. Like, is it nasty? Yes, it is nasty. But it's sad that we have carriers that don't have time to stop and go to the bathroom. And they're doing that because they can't stop. Because you're putting these time restrictions on them that they're not realistic. So they're doing that because you're not allowing them to stop. We have carriers that's not even taking lunches. And I'm like, in the beginning, that was me. I would never take a lunch because I'm like, I don't have time to take a lunch. But now I make myself take a lunch, because if you don't, then they'll abuse you and you'll never get a lunch. Take your lunch. Take it. And I remember the higher ups used to tell me, take your lunch. And I used to be like, It's easy for you to say you regular carrier. No, take your lunch. People don't do it. People will not take the comfort stop because supervisors be down the neck so hard. And I've had CCAs get pulled in the office and written up for time frames not being met. I'm just saying. I mean, when you got that, you know, they on your neck like that. I mean, I can get why men are doing that. Yeah, no. I mean, it was by choice. I lost weight by choice, but at the same time, it's pretty easy to lose weight at the postal service. But I did put in a little bit more effort this time because as you get older, it's harder to lose it. But yeah. What if you had an extremely bad? If you had a extremely bad cycle for the first few days, you just gotta. The more you walk your route, the better it gets. I have endometriosis, so I understand where you're coming from, where you mean extremely bad, because I get them really, really bad. But once you start moving around and walking, it kind of helps. It gets better. But they don't accommodate you on that. They don't accommodate. Just make sure you bring some good pain relief and, you know, try to get through it. Hey, I had to answer it. It's for the ladies. The worst day of the week. Tuesdays are our best days. Our worst days are Saturdays. Saturdays is like, man. Saturdays is like Monday twice, triple. Saturdays is our heaviest days. Tuesdays, today was easy. Today was an easy day. Yeah. Today was an easy day. And it's weird because we're finding out that something's going on, and we're thinking, we don't know, but it's what I've heard, males being misplaced or something not adding up. That's what they're trying to say. Something's not adding up, because Tuesdays will be super, super light, and then we'll have like 3 days worth of mail on Wednesday. Like, it's like, what? Okay, like, where is all this extra mail coming from? Where is all this extra mail coming from? The math ain't mathing. It ain't mathing. And we like, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, our Tuesdays is easy. I mean, I'm talking about our flats be like this. It be like that. So, yeah. Do I prefer curbside or walking routes? It just depends. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it's hot outside, when it's real hot, I prefer walking. I'd rather be outside. When you in that truck, it'd be too hot. I disagree with dismounted routes and ProMasters. That, I don't know why they think that's a good idea. I don't know why they think that we're going to meet those time frames in a ProMaster doing dismount. Not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I like my ProMaster though, because of the AC. I be seeing pee bottles everywhere. I'm like, y'all be on one, fellas. Y'all be on one. Yeah. Ask them APWU folks where the mail is. Oh my God. Y'all are funny. Yeah. You said, do you sanitize your truck when you get it? If it's disgusting, yes. I've had, oh my God. Have y'all seen certain carriers' trucks? I'm like, do you live in here? Is this a trash can? Like, what is this? If I showed y'all what I see, y'all be like, listen. And I know y'all see it too, because it'd be disgusting. Oh, girl, Casey, girl, I got something for you. As a woman, make sure you get you a nice little seat or towel to put underneath you when you are working, because if not, the back of your thighs will break out. Those seats are dirty. They will make you break out into rash. So if you're wearing shorts, make sure you get like a seat or like a towel to put underneath you. Yeah. Absolutely. I've never seen a roach or bed bug. That's crazy. I've seen a mouse. That's crazy. 40 years of I'm not. Listen, Jay, you ain't lying. Yes, use a towel, girl. Use a towel, because you will break out. Like, we have some people that do the padded seatbelts too. Have you ever wrecked a mail truck? What happens then? Okay, so y'all, I had an incident. I did. It wasn't my fault though. I did have an incident. Don't wreck it in your 90 days. You done. I know that. Literally. But if you do have an incident, you just have to make sure you report it immediately. And I've also was told that you have to contact your local BMV and give the information that they send you in the mail to your actual management, so that they can correct that. Because if not, they will take your license. Or they suspend it. Because it's something, I guess there's like something in between those two, where something has to be handled on the postal service end to make sure that you don't lose your driver's license or have it suspended. Now, I didn't. That's something I learned. I was like, what? Yeah, you gotta make sure you do that. What are some of the biggest challenges you face working in the postal service? Animals. It's crazy because, like, I be hearing crazy stories about animals. I never really had a couple of incidents. Just making sure you're careful of your surroundings, y'all. Ladies, I'm starting to notice some things taking place where we do need to make sure that we're paying attention to our surroundings out there at night. It can be very dangerous, you know what I'm saying? As a woman, that whole, trafficking thing is real. I've actually had this incident recently where I almost thought I was gone, y'all. Like, this was like a month ago, like a week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was followed down every block in a white van. So just be careful. That's very scary as a woman out there in the dark. That's probably one of my biggest fears, being a male lady out there in the dark in the winter time. Make sure you have the proper headgear, and make sure that you aren't listening to your earbuds while you're out there. Pay attention to your surroundings at nighttime. Pay attention. Just be mindful of that. That's one of my biggest things. That's one of my things I'm scared of. Being out here at this time of night is scary. So, all right. Well, how is the anxiety when you see a full coffin? I did. I checked them. Honestly, I stopped letting the anxiety bother me. If you're gonna have a heavy day and you're not gonna finish all of it, but that, like, what I'm saying, you're gonna knock out most of it, it is what it is. Let supervisor know. Don't allow that to bother you, because I still sometimes I still let it bother me, because I'm like, y'all know I'm not gonna get this done. Why are you doing this to me? Don't let it stress you out. Do what you can. You only one person, but just know that, like, at the end of the day, they just gonna have to send somebody to help you. Or you just gonna be out there late. I tell them, like, I'm just gonna be out here later. I'm just gonna be out here later. And then just think of it as it's just extra money. It's just extra money. It is what it is. If you're being followed, I would take Yaya's advice. Call the police. Don't call supervisor. Call the police first. Me personally, I noticed what was going on, and I just started dismounting. I was observant. I seen what was going on. I just started dismounting my whole route. It was a walking route, but I just started dismounting it, and I was just, and then I was almost done. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and knock out these little four little. And when I pulled off, they left. But alrighty, y'all. I'm getting ready to end this. I appreciate y'all for joining this live with me. If you do have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. I'm going to end this. You got one more question? What advice would you give to new postal workers about getting into the union? That's something that I'm still in the process of learning myself. I feel like you should do your research on you know, just do your research. Do your research when it comes to the postal service deeper, the rules, regulations, and follow channels like Jay, and you know what I'm saying, and stay in tune with what's going on. Don't just be like, oh, well, I'm not getting contract. Like, stay in tune with it so that we are on top of our A game. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to a union meeting. I need to. I've never been to one. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that our unions, I deal with a lot of mess from them in my area. So I'm like, but at the end of the day, we do need to be more in the mix of it, understanding what's going on so that we know, we're not just, talking about it. We know about it so that we know what they can and can't do. Yes, get to know your steward and your union members in your area. Boo boo hoo, this woman. I'm still learning, Jay. You know all that stuff. That's why I follow you. I'm learning. But I'm getting ready to end this chat, y'all. It was nice talking with you guys. I'm getting ready to get ready for bed. I'm off tomorrow. Thank you, Malika. Good night.